Surely, we all know that sea turtles are a protected species and hunting them is strictly prohibited worldwide. However, in one region of Australia, hundreds of rare sea turtles are still hunted each year, and their nests are raided for eggs, which are used as food by local indigenous communities. So, how exactly are sea turtles hunted? Let's dive in and find out right now. Sea turtles have lived in the oceans for over 100 million years and are an integral part of the traditional culture of many coastal indigenous peoples around the world. In particular, they hold deep cultural and social significance for Aboriginal Australians and Torres Strait Islanders living in northern coastal regions of Australia. Sea turtle hunting has existed for hundreds of years, long before Europeans settled in Australia. Indigenous communities traditionally relied on hunting large marine animals such as dugongs and sea turtles, as fishing for other species was more limited. In the beginning, hunters used traditional wooden canoes and operated mainly in shallow coastal waters. But as science and technology advanced, modern steel boats with automatic engines gradually replaced traditional fishing methods, making it possible for hunters to capture even more sea turtles. Steel boats allow for faster movement and access to deeper offshore waters. Sea turtles typically swim in midwater, but they often surface to rest. This is the perfect moment for hunters to strike. Using sharp spears, they launch them with force toward the turtles, piercing through their tough shells. Once hit, the hunters pull the attached rope to haul the animal aboard. Each day, dozens of fishing boats from the Torres Strait Islander communities head out to sea. They hunt any marine creatures they come across, including a large number of sea turtles. In addition to capturing the adults, these communities also collect turtle eggs, especially from flatback and green turtles, for food. The sea turtle hunting methods of the Torres Strait Islanders are quite similar to those of the Lamallara villagers in Indonesia, especially in the stance and technique of the harpoon throwers. Typically, this task is handled by strong and agile men. When they get close enough to a turtle, they grip the harpoon tightly and launch it toward the target, often leaping into the water to add extra force to the throw, allowing the harpoon to drive deeper into the turtle's shell. Though traditional, this high-level hunting technique enables the hunters to catch sea turtles with surprising ease. Once captured, sea turtles are transported back to shore where they are processed into food. Experienced hunters use sharp tools to butcher the turtles, some of which are massive, weighing between 150 to 200 kilograms, providing a rich source of protein for many local families. The meat is prepared for consumption, while the hard shells are often crafted into household items or traditional decorative symbols. Despite growing opposition to sea turtle hunting in this region, the practice holds deep cultural significance for the indigenous communities. Hunting these animals plays a crucial role in maintaining family ties, social structures, and fulfilling ceremonial and communal purposes. It also provides a valuable protein source in areas where fresh food is scarce. For these traditional and livelihood-related reasons, this is the only region in Australia where sea turtle hunting is legally permitted. Because sea turtles are classified as a protected species, Indigenous communities, while continuing traditional hunting, have also increased efforts to raise awareness and conserve turtle populations to prevent their decline and eventual extinction. These communities are now working in collaboration with government agencies and scientists to develop and implement community-based management plans aimed at ensuring sustainable sea turtle harvesting. The Australian government has also implemented specific regulations to ensure sustainable turtle harvesting. Only traditional Indigenous residents are permitted to hunt sea turtles, and it is strictly prohibited to catch them using licensed commercial fishing vessels over 6 meters in length. The hunting season is typically limited to certain times of the year, avoiding nesting periods to protect vulnerable hatchlings and allow natural population recovery. As conservation awareness increases, Indigenous communities are making efforts to limit the hunting of juvenile turtles and nesting females, as well as reducing the collection of turtle eggs. That's the end of today's video. What did you think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for the latest updates. For now, goodbye and see you in the next video.
Have you ever seen giant jellyfish like these? These are cannon jellyfish. They look like creatures straight out of a science fiction movie. Its round, dermal body can be up to 12 inches in diameter, with hundreds of tentacles trailing behind. Despite its scary appearance, it is actually quite harmless and considered a delicacy in some parts of the world. This jellyfish has also become an important part of the global seafood trade. So, how do people harvest millions of these giant jellyfish? Let's explore in today's video. Do you wonder why this jellyfish is called cannon jellyfish? The name certainly has something to do with their appearance, which derives its name from its resemblance to a cannonball in shape and size. This jellyfish has an incredible ability to survive and can thrive in many temperatures and tropical waters, from the Caribbean to Alaska. Its unique shape helps it survive in both shallow and deep waters, allowing it to search for food wherever it moves. Although the jellyfish market in the United States is relatively new, many other places have been fishing for jellyfish for centuries, especially in countries such as China, Japan, and Southeast Asia. Jellyfish are considered nutritious food and used in medicine. US fishermen who catch jellyfish mainly export it to China and Japan, where the country imports 5,400 to 10,000 tons of jellyfish products, worth 25.5 million each year. Catching jellyfish with nets brings high productivity to fishermen, who often go out to the sea in large boats early in the morning. When arriving at the fishing location, the net is dropped into the sea, and after a short time, the net is collected. At this time, thousands of jellyfish in the net were brought onto the boat and transported into the storage compartment. Every time they go out to sea with a big boat, fishermen can catch tons of jellyfish. There are seasons where there are millions of cannonball jellyfish floating on the surface of the sea, and fishing is very easy at this time. At this time, harvesting jellyfish becomes very easy. As long as the jellyfish are still alive, they have commercial value. When the jellyfish emerge, fishermen just need to use a net to easily catch a few jellyfish. Harvesting jellyfish at night is equally effective. There are seasons where there are millions of cannonball jellyfish floating on the surface of the sea, and fishing is very easy at this time. At this time, harvesting jellyfish becomes very easy. As long as the jellyfish are still alive, they have commercial value. When the jellyfish emerge, fishermen just need to use a net to easily catch a few jellyfish. Harvesting jellyfish at night is equally effective. The golden hours for jellyfish fishing are around midnight to the morning. This is the time when jellyfish float on the water's surface and drift with the current. At that time, the fishermen just need to navigate the direction of the jellyfish movements to cast their nets to catch them and catch them on the boat. Jellyfish exploitation is a highly profitable profession, but it is also extremely difficult and dangerous because jellyfish can secrete toxins that cause paralysis or irritation to humans. Moreover, when picked up, jellyfish are quite heavy. On average, each jellyfish weighs about 15 to 20 kg. After being harvested, jellyfish will be transported to processing factories within a few hours. It is estimated that large factories can process hundreds of tons of jellyfish every day. Jellyfish first go through a preliminary processing and clarification. Then they are put into a spinning machine to remove all the slime and harden the jellyfish, removing all impurities. After that, the jellyfish are sent to the cleaning line with salt. Before consumption, people often desalinate and rehydrate jellyfish by soaking the jellyfish overnight to improve the texture and reduce the salty taste. Cannonball jellyfish are considered a delicacy in Japan or China, but it must be prepared properly, which usually means it's dried. Dried jellyfish not only can be preserved for a long time, but can also be processed into many attractive dishes. According to Oriental medicine experts, dried jellyfish has a salty taste and mild properties. It has good effects in cleaning heat, detoxifying, and treating erythemas. This food is suitable for people with cough, asthma, bronchitis, and a sore throat, constipation, bloating, etc. If you have had the chance, you can enjoy jellyfish dishes and please let us know in the comments below how it tasted. Today's video ends here. How did you feel about today's video? Please leave a comment below and let us know. Thank you for watching. We hope you liked the video and subscribe to our channel.